We are on the cusp of the new month, of the month of Nisan, the month of freedom. And just like the moon waxes and wanes, moon gets smaller and then it gets bigger again. The months also, 1 month sort of heads away, subsides, and a new month is ushered in. And the month of Nisan is a very powerful month. And the truth is, people's lives also come to a close, new lives are born. We just lost the Gadol Hador, Rav Chaim Kanievky, the leader of the generation. But we know that there are others who are going to fill his place, perhaps some people right here with us now, who are going to step into those large, very large spiritual shoes. And it's interesting to note that there were over 600,000 people at his funeral. And there were also over 600,000 people at Mount Sinai at the giving of the Torah. And I've heard explained from Rabbi Aaron Cutler and others that it's appropriate to have over 600,000 people when a great tzaddik, a great sage passes away, to sort of reflect what we had at the giving of the Torah. And the question is why? You know, of course, we're receiving the Torah, you want to have everyone around in large crowds to accept it. But when we're losing a Torah giant, why would that be cause for celebration? Why would we specifically want to have such a large gathering? And he explained that when someone of that stature passes away, all of his Torah knowledge, all of his wisdom becomes more accessible to the rest of us. And it's sort of a new opportunity that if we make time, new time, to add Torah into our lives, to put more effort and to study more and to learn more, it will actually be easier for us to learn the lessons and to obtain some of that immense wisdom that he had. And the truth is, Torah is not just about wisdom. It's not an end in and of itself, but it's also a means to an end to help us become better people. And I'll share one amazing story. There's so many, but one amazing story about Rav Chaim. Someone once took a picture of him at around 3:30 in the morning when he was feeding a cat, which is just amazing. The paparazzi's everywhere. You know, even if you're a rabbi in the middle of Bnei Brak, they catch you, and they get their pictures. And Rav Chaim asked him if he would, please, destroy the picture and not share it. I don't know if that was a form of modesty. He didn't want people to know that he was out 3 o'clock in the morning, even taking care of animals, just looking after everyone and every being. And the photographer felt very badly because, back in the day, I think it was a Polaroid camera and it was more expensive to fit the film, but he agreed and he destroyed it. 21 years later, after this incident, after my guess is well over 10,000 people have come and gone into Rav Chaim's home asking for blessings, each day, probably up to 100 people a day coming in, coming out. Perhaps there's even 100,000 people over 21 years. A father came in with his son to get a blessing at his son's bar mitzvah. And as he walked in, Rav Chaim said to the father, "I want to please ask you for forgiveness for having asked you to destroy the picture you took." So first it was like, wow, what a memory. 21 years later, having just saw the guy at 3:30 in the morning, never again since then, and all of a sudden, after 100,000 people walk through his door, he recognizes this is the guy who took that picture, and who knows if he even looks similar. The second thing, which might even be more impressive than his immense memory, was the sensitivity to think, wow, I might have hurt his feelings. He might still feel badly about what happened. And I want to ask for forgiveness. So my hope and prayer and blessing for all of us is that, number one, we should be able to make time to study Torah. Number two, to learn the Torah, to dedicate ourselves to its lessons and to its wisdom. But number three, to inculcate those moral standards into our very fabric, allowing us to become the best versions of ourselves. Thank you all so much.
you.